Hello. Today we're gonna do a episode. Yeah, get your hands in here. Woo. Today we're gonna be doing an episode of Coffee, Cash, and Chit-Chat. Listen, we went to get. Oh, my name is Michaela. This is Moonwitch Budgets. Thanks for stopping by. If you're new here, I usually do the videos because I get paid bi-weekly. My sister is a teacher, so she only gets paid monthly. So she wants to be involved in this too, and so this is our little talking about money, different topics, whatever. We do this about once a month. So we went to go get our coffee for the coffee part of Coffee, Cash, and Chit-Chat, and Starbucks this year is not doing apple flavored drinks. They're doing pecan or pecan, however you want to say that, flavored drinks instead of apple. And I was so obsessed with one single apple drink last year. And Mariah was like, okay, well, do you want anything? And I was like, no, I want to leave. I'm so sad. I had it in my mind. I can literally taste it. And that's the thing. I feel like I fall in love with the limited item flavors, and then they never come back. So I'm hoping they come back, hopefully next year, or within the next 5 years or whatever. So today we don't have Cash because she already did her budget. We're doing it a little bit later. It's the first 2 weeks of school, and her schedule is crazy. You have something every single day, don't you?
Mm-hmm.
So, today she's like, I have detention until 5, and then we have time between this, and I'm like, okay, cool, we can get it done. So here we are, and we're going to color. If you guys have seen these on, what is that, TikTok, this is what we're doing, is the little coloring thing, and you color it, and it looks like one image, but then as you color it, it turns into another image. What do you guys guess it is? This is how I'm looking at it. I am looking at it kind of like this, though, and I think this is a face right here, and then this is an arm, and Mariah thinks it's from the Treasure Planet. So I'm like, ooh, yeah, that would be awesome, because this looks like a sail or something over here. Yeah. But we'll see. We're not going to finish it tonight, and maybe this will be our series as us coloring this. We'll see how it goes, so... Today's topic is going to be how we have conversations with our significant others about money, and probably also a little bit about how we grew up hearing about money. And I swear your fiance is going to walk in here. I can hear his footsteps. Hold on. Please hold. Okay, I think we're back. Okay, so let me just make sure. Yes, okay, cool. The last time he came in the room, I hit stop instead of pause, and then I was like, oh my gosh, I have a 3-minute video and then a 25-minute video. Oh, okay. So anyway, back to what I was saying is this week's conversation is going to be how we speak to our significant others about money and what we heard about money growing up. Mariah, do you want to start how you talk to Cody about money? You guys have been together longer.
I just corner him.
You just corner? Okay, so at what point, which one are you coloring? B?
I'm coloring B.
Okay, so at what point in your relationship did you decide to talk about money? Because for me, and maybe other people, it's hard to figure out, at what point do I do that?
We did it right away.
Right when you guys moved in together?
Yeah, so... my future mother-in-law was using him for money to pay for things. And I kind of opened his eyes to that, and then he was like, he moved in with me, and then we kind of just did money from there. He lets me do everything. He just gives me his paycheck and asks for an allowance. So...
And does he do the, cash stuffing how you do it, or how does he budget?
He doesn't. I do it for him. We sit down every week.
You just give him, a lump sum of cash, and you're like, here, this is what you can...
I ask him what his needs are of, is he going to need a tool coming up? Wonderful. I will make sure that it comes out of the paycheck. He wants to get a haircut. Okay, make sure he has money for that.
So you just go by what he's planning to do for that week, basically?
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Yep.
So was it an easy road to go down, or did you, like, get it right the first time, or how did that go?
No, because I hate being the budget person.
You don't like it?
No, I absolutely hate it.
So why are you? Why don't you just have him do it?
Because he did it in his first marriage.
Oh, and he didn't like it either?
He doesn't want to do it again.
To be fair, I feel like it is kind of a big responsibility being the money person. Even if you're not necessarily making the money.
Yeah, but I go and spend it. He doesn't. That's the problem. And you're letting me hold the money?
Oh, gosh. Yeah, I could see that.
So, no.
So, no.
Yeah, I don't like doing the money person.
That's understandable. Okay, there's, like, goods and bads to being the money person in the relationship. I don't think there's ever a way to be the only money person. Like, you both have to be involved in the conversation.
Yeah, there's absolutely no way. If you guys are putting your money together.
Right.
Because you shouldn't have one person over another.
Right, I agree. But then also, like, for me, we had a money conversation. It came up because my boyfriend is very much a dreamer, right? And he's like, ooh, I want to do this. I have this idea. Let's do this. And I am sitting here knowing what we have in the bank, knowing what our budget is. And I'm like, we can't do that yet. And I felt like I was constantly saying no to him. And I don't like being the no person. Like, I want to say, yes, let's do that. That sounds awesome. Because his dreams do sound awesome. But also, you have to have money for dreams, unfortunately.
Yeah.
And with that, it was also, I was like, hey, I need you to, like, realize what we're working with, so I don't feel like I'm always constantly saying no, and he doesn't feel like I'm constantly saying no. Like, I'm not saying no to his dream, I'm just saying we don't have the money for that right now. And so one day I was like, do you realize, because I'm going back to school in October, and that's going to be a lot of money for us. And he's totally down to help pay for it and everything. And he's like, once you get out of college, you know, we'll have money to be able to, like, follow our dreams and stuff. And I'm like, yes, but we have to budget our dreams until I get out of college.
Mm-hmm.
Because we don't have enough money for me to go to college and for other stuff to be going on at the same time. Oh, no. It's fine. What is that number? Oh, yeah, that's going to show. It's okay.
They actually go pretty good over each other. So
they do?
Yeah,
okay, good.
Yeah.
Thank gosh.
Yeah, I know. Cody wants to go back to school potentially for IT or coding.
Mm-hmm.
And he told me he does not want to be a mechanic in a year. And all I am thinking is cha-ching, cha-ching, cha-ching.
Right, because you're still finishing your master's, aren't you?
Yeah, and it's going to take me probably another 2 years.
So would you put that on hold for him to be able to do, like, how long would it take him to get through it?
He has no idea because he hasn't even looked into it.
Oh, I see.
Yep.
Yeah, for me, I'm going to SNHU, and it's going to be like $1,000 a class.
Yeah.
And the classes are 8 weeks, so every 8 weeks, I'm going to have to figure out how to pay $1,000.
Yeah.
And I'm like, holy cow, that is a lot of money.
Mm-hmm.
Because I do have an associate's, but that doesn't necessarily help me with any of the pay.
Right.
Or, like, for what I do right now, having an associate's doesn't add on to my pay, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
So yeah, so after I had that conversation, Mark was like, okay, so, let's go do a budget. And of course, it's like 10:30 at night, and I'm like, ready to zonk out for the night.
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, okay, let's do a budget. And of course, I'm going to be like, yes, let's go do it. Because even though I'm dead tired, he's motivated. I always feel like it's hard to know when to have the conversations, because I don't want to be like, hey, I know we had a great day, but let's talk about money. Because I don't think, especially if you're not used to it, that first conversation can be a little awkward and also feel, for me anyway, a little, not uptight, but like defensive or like you're shielding your feeling. I don't know. I hope you guys know what I'm talking about. But it's a little awkward at first if you're not used to it's like dancing with a stranger. You know, it's going to be awkward at first, but the more you do it, the more you keep talking about it, the easier it is just to work it into your everyday conversation and be like, hey, I want to let you know I spent money on that today, or this came up, so we're going to have to fix the budget for this. And it's like becoming a part of our lives now. But that first conversation, I was literally shaking. I was doing the whole like, so my therapist thought that I should talk to you about blah, 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 blah.
Mm-hmm.
And then he's like, well, you don't have to like preface it. You can just talk about it. And I'm like, oh, okay. So I'm just going to talk about it. And then we had our first conversation about it. And then the next day I was like, I don't think I'm done talking about it yet. And he's like, okay, keep talking about it then. And so now it's just, again, part of our conversation. Every time he gets paid, he's like, all right, time to sit down and do the budget. So then we make him a budget. And at one point I was like, okay, so you need to, he's like, these are my savings or my spending categories. And I said, okay, but now you need savings categories. And he's like, well, I have a savings account. And I was like, yes, but you also have a kid. So you need to like save money for her so you can buy school stuff. And he's like, I can always buy it. I'm like, yes, but then you have no money left over that paycheck. Because he just waits for the paycheck right before the event and uses that paycheck for the event.
Yeah, no, you can't do that.
And so I'm like, no, this is the best part about budgeting is that you save up for things that you know are going to happen. Like school comes around every year. Christmas, every year. Her birthday, every year. Then you save up for it. That way when it comes around again, then you're prepared and you don't have to be worried about a whole paycheck.
I say that, or if you want to give him a bigger gift that year or something.
Right. Well, yeah, and it allows you to do more at that time because you've been able to save up for it.
Yeah.
Right. And that feels really nice, too, because last year I don't think I had that much money to put towards Christmas, but this year I already have a good chunk saved up for it.
I was just saying, I don't think I'm doing Christmas this year.
No?
No.
Well,
not like I normally do.
Yeah.
I normally
That's
go
true.
all out.
Yes.
I'm the one that goes all out.
So you're like, by budgeting, I actually have less because you know you have to put your money other places.
Correct.
And I'm like, by budgeting, I have more because I'm actually putting money away for it.
Correct.
That's kind of funny. Yeah. And like, I don't know. I feel like it's hard for me to have conversations because, one, this is my first like serious relationship where money was even like a part of the relationship, if that makes sense. And then 2, do you feel like mom and dad ever had like money conversations in front of us?
No, mom just did it all.
True.
And she was like, don't put money on your credit card. Don't be like your brother.
That's true too. But yeah, and so I never saw like a health. It's not like it wasn't healthy, but like I didn't see a representation of it, of 2 people sitting down at the kitchen table and being like, okay, this is what we're doing. But also on the other hand, there are parents and they probably didn't feel like kids needed to be involved in that conversation. I mean, I definitely saw mom budget, because she would have her spreadsheets on the computer and her everything printed out. So she definitely was, like, we saw that, but we didn't see the conversations.
Yeah.
So you guys let me know too, your answer to this question. Whenever your budget gets difficult or you don't have enough in something, which category is your first to not be funded and or be pulled from if you need extra cash?
Oh, 100% pets.
Pets?
Yep.
Really? What's your reasoning on that?
Because we can easily put aside for that later on. It's not a high demand.
They don't need things all the time?
Yeah.
So, do you have I have a pet savings, and then I have like a pet spending for that week.
Mm-hmm.
Do you do that too, or you just put it all in one account?
I just put it all in one.
Okay. That surprises me that you would say that.
Why?
Because, I mean, especially with your dog. Her dog had to have knee replacement surgery.
At 2 years old.
At 2 years old, because he's too fast for his own good. And the surgery was $4,000.
$3,800, yeah.
Yeah. And then, luckily, our parents are able to help us out. We are very fortunate in that our parents either make enough or they are good at budgeting enough to help us. They have, like, funds for us whenever we're like, hey, our life got hard, can you help? And they're like, yes. So yeah, we have a big safety net in that case. Okay, so my answer is I would pull from vacation first.
I don't do vacation though.
True, you don't save for
I
vacation.
don't just save for vacation until I know we're trying to want to go on one.
Yeah. For me, though, since I pull from it randomly, I kind of like to slowly add up, because otherwise I feel like it's never going to get done.
Mm-hmm.
What's one that is you have to stuff every single time?
Credit card.
Your credit card?
Yeah.
To pay it off?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah.
And then, I feel like at this point it's going to have to be college, because, like, no matter what, I need to get that done, you know?
Mm-hmm. Do they do a payment plan?
I don't know. I am so responsible that I accidentally deleted the welcome packet that was emailed to me, so I have to go, like, call them and be like, hey, so help. So we'll see how that goes.
You might have to reapply if it's been a while.
No, I don't have to reapply. I'm accepted.
Oh.
So I should be good. Is this? Let's see. Sorry, this isn't very chit-chatty. We're both focused on our coloring here.
ASMR.
Yeah, ASMR. Well, my hopes and dreams were crushed by the Starbucks fall drinks, but do you guys have any favorite Starbucks hall drinks?
Or
Starbucks
weird combinations.
fall drinks?
Or weird combos.
What do you think is a weird combo? Do you have a weird combo?
I don't have a weird combo. Ma'am, I need to know what number 8 is.
736. It's this one.
Okay.
Alrighty, well, I think we're done talking right now, so it wasn't a super long video, and really we're just rambling over here. But if you like what you see, go ahead and stick around. That would be awesome. I also do cash budget videos, cash budget breakdowns, and then we do savings challenges on Sundays. And sometimes my stepdaughter is in the videos with me as well. She likes to help me on the Sunday savings challenges. So I hope you guys have a good rest of your week, and I will see you on Sunday. Bye!